Okay, so I uninstalled that texture pack.
A dragon! I saw a
As you can
dragon.
see, the floor does not
What?
look as glamorous
What is
as
it now, Mother?
before.
It was as big
Hopefully I
as
won't be
a
getting
black and
these
white.
weird, like, frame rate
Right over
locks,
the
though.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy.
Okay.
Sigrid, we have company.
Person looks exactly like the person. Am I supposed to talk to him?
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you.
What?
Come, you two must be
Oh,
hungry.
okay.
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude
It was all me.
and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Take a gift. I like gifts. Iron. Health pots. Ooh. Ring of Resist Magic. That is nice. No. Guess I'll take that. Okay.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said.
Okay.
Good day.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have...
Okay, so we got a few things to do here. And we're over encumbered, which is awesome. Not really. Alright, that'll get some off of us. Ring of Resist Magic, cool. Now these will be good to sell, these robes, because don't really want them, and definitely won't use them. I was hoping that I could get away with one more thing. Don't know if I can though. Walk. I think there's a tanning rack here, so I can turn these pelts into leather, and knock off some weight doing that. Actually, take. Hey, I can take these since I sided with him. Normally you have to steal those. Okay. Alright, then I'll turn these all into leather strips. Yaha. Not over encumbered.
Make what you
Winning.
need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Within reason. Which means I can take these ingots. Alright, we'll get those later. At another time. Oh, and by the way, I'm probably going to be playing this for this first part here. Probably going to be playing straight about 5 hours-ish, I think. Depends how long I want to do this. So yeah. So basically, I have a few mods installed. I was talking about the HD pack one, but I took that off just a minute ago because my frame rate was at like 13 and getting locked, and now it's at 40. The set I record at, not having any problems, so it was causing a little bit of lag, frame rate hiccup. So yeah, as I said, gonna be going to the Thieving Guild sometime soon. Gonna be working on melee. I'm gonna try to do a two-handed build, and gonna be first working on leveling up smithing really quickly. It takes a little bit of money to get off with smithing, to just like level up at first, but you can get smithing up like really quickly. Hey! Thank you, Rabbit. So lots of wolf pelts, gonna be super helpful. Bam! Whoa, that's now I haven't played any melee characters before yet. I did one playthrough already, which I played about 105 hours. Yeah, in like the course of 5 days. So, and not all that was playtime. I left the game on overnight. But yeah, I did that pretty quickly, and I didn't do melee at all. I did some arching. Whoa, are those guys fighting a giant? That is awesome. I want to get in on that action. That is hilarious. Who are these guys? Let's do it.
Get the best of me.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
Hey, there's Farkas. Farkas is a
Come
cool
up
guy.
to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight.
Interesting.
You
There's-
handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
Hey, I was never given this opportunity in previous runs.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in your Vaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, cool. I was never extended that little warm-up on my past playthrough. My past playthrough I played a mage. I got to like level 45, and then called it quits because I'd basically done all the storylines except for the Bard's College. So yeah, I'm basically gonna go to the Thieving Guild and join the Dark Brotherhood pretty quickly. I'm gonna do the main quest whenever I can. I want to do a lot of the Thieving Guild stuff first because you get a lot of cool rewards from that. Get some cool powers and all that stuff.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those
Halt.
horrors comes here.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Stand aside or else.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed.
Oh, okay.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Ha ha ha. Speech. Oh, level up. Let's do it. Okay. Leveling up, blah blah blah. So basically when you level up you choose an attribute. Basically I'm going to be doing health and stamina. Especially health. And you get one perk, and perks you use to advance these trees. Let's see, I could do one-handed or I could do archery. I think I'm going to go with one-handed. Alright, cool. So yeah, the way that the leveling up system works is a lot different than, per se, Fallout's.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Anyway, when you level up a skill, such as one-handed or any of those, you have to actually do it in the
Dragons I
game.
can handle. This talk of dragons, well gone now.
It'll level up like this overall level meter. So whenever you level up one-handed or two-handed or archery or sneak or speech, it'll get you closer to the next level. And then when you level up, you get a perk and you get to level up magicka, health, or stamina by 10. So yeah. And there are a few abuses, you could say, of some things that I may be taking advantage of when the time comes. Such as the free training exploit.
Well, there's no telling what it means. My lord, please. This is no stop.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Yes, he will.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Crap. I don't want your...
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Just had to give me steel armor. Well, I have no use for steel armor, and I'd just sell this stuff. Because I'm going to be going down... Well, I guess I'm going to be going down both trees, so I don't have a problem with heavy armor. Per se. In fact, I probably should have kept that iron helmet, in hindsight. But... you just had to give me steel armor. Here, we'll do this. Shit. Got it. Yeah, ha 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 ha. What do you say now, Skyrim or logic?
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, When I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Valgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
Shit.
I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Okay. This is getting really annoying. But this steel armor weighs so much. I just want to leave it here. So I'm going to.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff and then we're gonna come back for that. Like, a lot of those battle axes and all that stuff.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm close.
Okay, light armor's cool and it's useful for sneaking, so I'm probably gonna keep this armor.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter, Jarl, and finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Call. Leave immediately.
Okay, so it's nighttime. Just my luck. Is everything closed? Just my luck. Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait 8 hours. Or 12. Wait till 8. Actually, probably till 9, considering how all the shops work in Whiterun. They open at 9. The game says they're supposed to open at...
We don't know.
They say they're supposed to open at 9. Or 8. But they open at 9.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? He's a steward up
Oh
at
my
Dragon's
god.
Reach. I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Just open your fucking trading
Take
menu.
a look.
Real. Menus in Skyrim are so glitchy. Okay, I'll tell you, these things sell for a lot. Okay. Sell that. Iron War Axe. Not as good. And Iron War Helmet. Okay. I'm gonna keep the dagger, because daggers are useful for sneaky kills. Okay, so this Imperial armor is better. So I'm gonna sell all of those. Bam. I'm gonna buy all of her iron ore, because iron bars are really much more expensive. Like they're 22 instead of the 6 that
Don't forget to check inside
iron bar
the
was,
shop.
and to forge iron bars, all you need is 1 iron ore. So basically, if you can buy iron ore off of a shopkeeper, then it's a much better deal than buying the iron bars. Plus, with iron ore, you can, if you have transmute spells, you can turn it into silver and gold and all that stuff. And steel armor's still there. Awesome.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
These kids in the Whiterun castle are pricks, I gotta say. Kinda made me happy when I kicked the Jarl out. In the Stormcloak line. That was pretty funny. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I got anything else to sell. No. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna start working here with the companions really quickly, because I want to get Aola as a follower. I don't know how far I have to get into the companion storyline to do that, though. Should probably look it up before I get too far into it. Take Iron Helmet. I think I'll get, yeah, smithing level off that.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
Alright, what do you got for
Gods
sale?
be praised.
Iron ore. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Jump. Okay.
What's the hurry?
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Okay. So basically I'm not going to have a house until I have 5,000 gold, because the Whiterun house is the cheapest one you can
Got
buy.
some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Don't know what really else to say about that subject. So basically you have to find a way to get rid of all of the stuff that I'm making, buying. Let's see. See, a lot of this stuff requires like a ton of ingots, like 4 ingots for a shield. That's why daggers are the cheapest and most effective way to spam levels with smithing, as I will demonstrate with only 8 iron bars.
Weapon you've made there.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3 levels off of 8. Oh, 4. And there we go. Now these iron daggers I'm actually going to keep, because if I enchant them at this point, then they sell for a lot of money. And I think
Nobody
I can...
believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon.
You did see a dragon. Oh, I can't... I can take the steel dagger. I can take the iron boots and gauntlets, but not the helmets. This guy's nice to let me take all his ingots he has lying around. And I'll get a few more levels off this. And see, it takes... If you look at the bottom right, leather strips. So that's what I used all that leather for. And if you're wondering why I'm, you know, wasting iron, quote, quote, it's kind of a worthless material. And there we go, 2 more levels. Level up.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Alright. Gonna do health again. Let me check smithing tree real quick. Where is smithing? Oh wow. Went around the entire thing. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll take steel smithing. 'Cause why not? And what are we going to be doing with all the steel? You guessed it. Oh shit, I need iron ingots to do that. Alright, well steel's pretty worthless to me then. I actually never made anything with steel, so I would have no clue about what to do with it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Steel dagger, 14 iron daggers. They're actually kind of worthless to try and sell. Like, as you saw, I had 14 of those. But, like, some of the really cheap traders, like, without any decent speech... Let's see, I got 217 gold. So, I'm going to go to Whiterun Stables and take a cart to Riften. Because that'll save me a lot of time.
I can take you to any of the hole. Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh, it's